Hey everybody, welcome back to Smoke Red Barbecue's YouTube channel. Today is a great day indeed. It's a good Saturday. Figured we'll go ahead and do a smoke. We have done a whole chicken in the past. It was pretty good, but as always, you can always do something better. So today we're going to go ahead and do a modification of the beer can chicken. Normally when you do beer can chicken, you stick like a half full beer can into the cavity of a whole chicken, and then you put that on the smoker upright or grill upright, and you let it do its thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the idea of the aluminum can in the chicken when I'm gonna eat it. Chemical wise, like I'm not that into chemicals and what's all in there, but it didn't seem like something I wanted to do. So I have developed a modification of that. So we're still cooking with the great beer beverage, but it won't be up in the cavity of the chicken. It'll just be surrounding it, and it'll cook in the evaporated moisture of that. So go ahead and get to the video. We're doing the WSM today. Figured just a one whole chicken, it can definitely fit in that. So let's go ahead and get to the chicken now. Here is the chicken. It's just under 6 pounds. We'll go ahead now and get it unwrapped, rinsed off, cleaned up, and then we'll throw in some marinade. Here we have the chicken here. It's cleaned up, trimmed up just a little bit, not too much, just some extra fat that we found on it, extra hanging skin. So for the marinade today, we are going to be using the Shed's Foul Play marinade. It's the specialized chicken marinade that they make. First time using this, so we'll see how it goes. And they say marinate this for a good 3 hours before you do any cooking with it. So we have that planned in. It says it's soy sauce, apple juice concentrate, citrus, brown sugar, and cider vinegar. Smells pretty good already. Smells pretty good. Alright, so just moist. I want to use all of this on just the one cook, but that should be enough. Okay, yeah, we'll go marinate this in the fridge for a good 3 hours. And we'll come back to when we are ready to put the rub on. So see you in a few. Now we're gonna make the I would say barbecue rub, but it's just gonna be a paste for the chicken today. So we have some melted butter in here. I'm not really sure how much it is. A couple tablespoons. I'm gonna throw in some olive oil. It's good. Got some black pepper. Use some kosher salt. And next we have some oregano. The video just cut out again on me. I don't know where it stopped, but we just put on some oregano. Now I have some garlic powder. Paprika. And some thyme. I'm going to throw in a little more salt and a little more black pepper in there as well. Yeah. Alright, that's all mixed in. Let's go get we have the chicken right here. Just got out of the fridge after been marinating for a good 3 hours. Go ahead and get it out of that plastic and rinse it off. Don't rinse it off, pat it dry. And then we'll get ready to put on the smoker. Alright, chicken's out of the plastic. Smells great already. Okay. Now this rub I made, it's a little, what's the word for it? As you can tell, a little bit more of a liquid than I wanted it, so you gotta make do. Not too bad. Okay, so the smoker is getting up to temp right now. Just getting out, just started the charcoal a little bit, and we'll go ahead and get out on the smoker in just a couple minutes once it's stopped to temp. So I'll cut to you when we're back out on the smoker. Okay, we have lump charcoal today. We're doing charcoal briquettes. Sorry, lump charcoal instead of the charcoal briquettes that we have done in the past with the mini WSM. See how it goes. I want to get you to see that, how that is configured. Got some apple wood down the bottom. So we'll get this in place and get the stuff in there. Alright, so in the bottom today, instead of just a pie pan, got this little, like it's like a small pizza pan or something, whatever this is. I'm going to put that in the bottom of it instead of the pie pan that we've done in the past. And of course goes the grate. Today we're going to put the chicken on the bottom grate. I found that we get better heat control down there versus on the top one if we're doing chicken. Ribs or pork or beef or whatever, it doesn't matter too much. But chicken, it's a little different animal. So we'll go ahead and get it all together here. That's the pie pan that the chicken's going to go on top of, inside of. And then before we put the chicken in, I'm going to coat that heavy with an appropriate adult beverage. See you in a few. Okay, now the chicken itself is going to fit right on this thing. I had more expanded steel that I had left over. I bent it back so it wouldn't pierce the pie pan. And now insert this in the chicken and put it just right smack dab on top of it. Okay, and here it goes in. Perfect. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking about 2.5 hours at around 300 degrees on this guy here today, and should be a good smoke. Now off to make the stuff we're gonna baste it with while we're cooking. So go and get to that. Now for the glaze itself. Now the rest of the marinade that we had, I'm just gonna pour that in and go ahead and reduce this now. While we're reducing it, it's gonna throw in some couple tablespoons of whiskey. A tablespoon of chili sauce. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar. Just a little splash of soy sauce in there as well. Okay, we'll go and reduce this and then come back to you when we're done. And we'll just reduce the sauce. We're going to get this out on the chicken. Alright, I forgot to bring the camera out when I basted it, but we are now done. Just hit 165. Get both gloves on here. Alright, look at this thing, and this looks absolutely incredible. Oh, I can't see that. Great, I'll go and get it inside now and we'll cut it up. And here we have the chicken. Took a little longer than I expected. The skin kind of didn't go too well with this either. But it tastes pretty good though. And actually the skin looks like it did really well. It's going to be really crispy on it. That's what the benefit of cooking at a higher temperature.
Some milk.
Some milk?
Yeah.
We'll get some in a little bit. Alright, yeah, this is really tender. Not sure how well you can see all this, but that's just extremely moist in there. Go ahead and get it all cut up here and come back to you. And we are done cutting it up. I'm going to take a bite of that first leg I pulled off here. Great bite off the bone. So a great bite through on the skin. Really tender, really moist. Good smoke. That beer modification that worked out really well. I was kind of curious how it was going to work, but it worked out really well with that WSM. I'll definitely be doing this in the future. Again, everybody, any questions, comments, please feel free to ask, and stay tuned for some more videos.